Hi, kindergartners. As you can tell by looking out my window, it is nighttime where I am. It might be morning for you, so if it is, good morning. But for me, it's nighttime. And as I look out my window, I'm wondering, what would it be like if I was a night worker? Thinking about some of the people who work at nighttime. When you listen to the story that I'm about to read to you, I want you to think about what it would be like to be a night worker. The title of the story that I'm going to read to you is called The Night Worker. And as you can tell by the cover, the night worker looks like it could be about a construction worker. I'm wondering why that little boy is on the shoulders of the construction worker. The Night Worker. The story is written by Kate Banks, and the pictures are done by George Halensbeam. So the person who wrote the story is Kate, and the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures, is George. The Night Worker. Night falls, bedtime comes, Papa kisses Alex goodnight. Then he puts on his hard hat. He is an engineer. He is a night worker. Take me with you, whispered Alex. Not tonight, says Papa. Then one night, Papa has a surprise. A hard hat for Alex. Alex puts it on and smiles. Come on, said Papa. And while Mama sleeps, Alex and Papa head quietly into the night. Papa pulls into the construction site. Notice all these different vehicles that are at this construction site. Alex hears the rattle and clang of heavy machinery. Men are hollowing out the earth. Hollowing out the earth. They're putting a big hole. So he's making a nice big hollow space, and a hollow is a big hole where a building is going to go. Papa and Alex switch on their flashlights, and as they survey the work site, stars shine like beacons for the night workers. And when they're surveying the work site, they're looking over the work site really, really carefully. Papa stops to talk to the foreman. The foreman is the person in charge of the construction site. He spreads out a plan for the project. We're digging right here, he says. He points to the bulldozer, leveling the ground. Clouds rise from the dust as a steel shovel and pushes the soil into a midnight mountain. Bulldozer is the type of truck just like this, and its job is to push the dirt. An excavator rumbles and turns. It reaches its arm into the air and it waves. Alex waves back. Then it sinks its teeth into the earth and lets out a groan like a giant rolling over in bed. Here's the excavator. Some of you in room 203 were able to sketch this excavator the other day. In a corner, cement mixer hums steadily. Men are pouring concrete and sealing off the earth. They are laying the foundation, said Papa. Foundation is the strongest part of the building. It's how the building begins from the very, very ground. He hoists Alex onto a railing. So he's picking Alex up onto the railing. A crane moves its mammoth load across the sky while someone keeps watch from a booth overhead. Got to be very careful. Slowly, they crawl along the gravel. The driver puts Alex's hand on the levers. These are the levers right here. Ready, he says. Alex nods and pushes it down. Papa and Alex survey the site one last time. All motion is stopped like a held breath. Papa lifts Alex into his arms. I'm tired, says Alex, and they head back into the night. A couple stand under a street light. A woman walking the dog waves to Alex. It's late. Alex takes off his hard hat. He puts on his pajamas and he crawls into bed. The morning comes, and while the city wakes, a little boy sleeps and dreams of being a night worker. The end. Now think about some of the things that might be really cool to do if you were a night worker. So I want you to be thinking about that. Have a good night.